we went from shelter in place, no equipment, bodyweight exercises, to the most extra exercise I could possibly do in the gym. Mike Bardos deadlift program, day 2, more hypertrophy work. Let's take a look at this gear list. Okay, we've got the PR platform with the Russian deadlift crossbar. So in the last video, we talked about the Ukrainian deadlift. Today we're talking about Russian bar deadlifts. We've got bands. We've got a cambered bar. We've got the suspension straps, spotter straps. We've got the mono lift, so I don't have to walk the weight out. Come on around here. So a mono lift is usually man operated. One guy would unrack it, you pull this thing, the arms swing out. When you're done, the guy puts the arms back in so you don't have to step out. I'm kind of doing a solo thing to where this pulls down. Once I stand up, the arms swing out, and then I don't have to step back to the crossbar. I can just stay in place. And then I do have to rack it forward, but that's like 8 pieces of equipment for one exercise. The Russian box good morning is what I think it's called. So we got this crossbar back here, and what you want to do is keep your calves in constant contact with that bar, and it's going to reinforce vertical shins. So when you're doing a good morning, you want to think about sitting your hips back, not down. So hips go back, back, back. They don't drop down. If they do, that means you're bending your knees. So hips back, knees stay in place. There's no forward knee travel. Shins vertical. And so this is kind of a reminder to keep my shins vertical, keep my calves in contact with the bar throughout the whole movement. Even when I'm standing up, I want to make sure that my calves stay in contact when I'm standing up here so that I'm not shoving my knees forward and quarter squatting the weight up. You don't want to push all of your weight into the bar. It's just keeping your calves in contact. And you don't need all this setup. You could do a heavy bench, a heavy box for box squatting. You could do jerk blocks, just something that's not going to move. So I'm actually pretty surprised and pleased with how much weight I've been able to add on this exercise over the past several weeks. I don't think that I've gotten that much stronger in 6 weeks, 5 weeks. I think that I'm just getting more used to this exercise. When I first time I did it on this program, was really the first time I did it seriously in a long time, and I was almost like hesitant to add weight because it just felt so wrong to do this good morning, just bending over with the bar on my back. I'm just getting more and more used to it and gaining a lot of confidence. So I've been able to add quite a bit of weight to this over the past several weeks, which I'm happy with. So I'd like to know your thoughts. I've always thought of the good morning more as a squat variation because it puts you at a positional or mechanical disadvantage, sending your butt way back, getting you to bend forward, and if you get a strong good morning, I feel like when you're squatting and you misgroove a bit or you get on your toes or you get out of position slightly, you can overcome that if you have a strong good morning. So I've kind of always thought of it as a squat variation, squat exercise more so than a deadlift exercise. I would say like a Romanian deadlift, stiff leg deadlift, kind of same pattern, but more specific to the deadlift. I'm just talking here, it doesn't really matter. I think that both will increase your back strength, increase your hamstring strength. But what are your thoughts? Good morning. Squat exercise, deadlift exercise, both? Doesn't really matter. Who cares, Alan? What do you think? Okay, I have a confession. Some people in the gym like to do these marches. And I have always thought, what a goofy exercise that is. Until I was forced to do them because this program has prescribed them. And I'll tell you what, they're actually really hard and really uncomfortable. So never again will I giggle when I see someone doing these marches. Luke, what do you think?
Never. That makes me want to like set up something really stupid.
Yeah, this definitely could be worse. I feel like I get like an inch of growth on my ass cheeks after doing these. These are really hard.
That's how you measure success.
All right, see you guys later. That's it, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for day 3 coming next week. My conditioning rate of force production day. Pretty fun day, actually. Until next time, always remember, train on time.